What you see behind me is probably one of the crappiest rooms that we've stayed in for a long time. It's small, it's damp, it's cold. Our bathroom, there's something leaking.
Something. I think everything in our bathroom is leaking, like seriously.
Our toilet doesn't even have a seat. And then I'm not even talking about cleanliness, because honestly, it's something I rather not think about.
No, or talk about.
Exactly. And as a cherry on the cake, this morning we went for breakfast and we had the crappiest coffee of our lives, no?
Yes, and I mean, we are in Colombia. How difficult can it be to make a good cup of coffee?
This is the country of the coffee.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna try to turn this into a negative, complaining video, because this room actually fulfills two of our most important needs at the moment. It's pretty cheap, and it's very close to the international airport of Bogota.
And that is something very important to us, because today somebody important, special, is arriving.
Exactly. In a couple of hours, she
or he
is arriving and has the power to turn our lives completely upside down. How's that for a cliffhanger?
A good one.
But before we tell you more about this, we have to give you a little bit of background info. But I don't think that we should do this here in this room.
We're definitely not gonna do this in this room here. No.
Let's find a better place.
Yep.
The neighborhood around our guest house seems a little bit too dodgy to walk around with a camera, so we had this great idea to go to the local mall. But the local mall was pretty full and not really the best place to be vlogging either. So we are back in our room.
Ta-da!
But anyway, let's get to the story. If you have only been following our YouTube channel, maybe you don't know that we have been traveling already for the last 5 years, and that we also have a blog called Naked Wanderings. You can find the link now. And on our blog we have a shop where we sell a little bit of merchandising. It's not much, because we never really found the time to invest in and to make it bigger and make it better. But a lot of you have sent us tips like you have to sell that, or you have to sell that, or that would work really well, or we would buy this from you. And we don't have the time to do that. Until recently. We got an interesting message from a friend who started studying e-commerce, and she was looking for an internship.
Or he.
So that seemed like a gift from the sky.
From heaven.
Finally, somebody could help us with our shop and we could make it bigger and better. The only problem is that she is in Sweden.
Or he.
Are we really gonna keep doing this gender reveal thing?
Yes.
Okay, that she or he is in Sweden and we are in Colombia. And we think that, especially to start up the project, we have to be together in real life.
Face to face.
Even though there's a lot of modern technology, nothing beats face to face. So there was basically only one solution. You've just seen a glimpse of our intern, but she's been on a plane for about 24 hours, I guess, so we will let her rest and introduce her to you tomorrow. Good morning. Oh, you're not working.
It's 7 on a Sunday.
Oh, that's a good point. Keep on sleeping.
Alright.
We're still not really used to having somebody working with us, so I'm not really sure how we gotta do this. Should we be like the tough boss, or like the friend?
Or the good cop, bad cop.
Or maybe we have to do good cop, bad cop. Let us know in the comments. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
How did you sleep?
I slept so well.
How did you like the hotel that we picked for you?
It's a hotel. And we're not in Europe anymore, so I feel like I'm part of it now.
So at least somebody enjoyed it.
Yes, yes.
In any case, we are not going to stay here. We've all been to Bogota a couple of times before, we've seen the city, And I think to work, it's much better if we get a place on the beach, no?
Yeah, which is more relaxed and more where we can think creatively, no?
Exactly. So let's get ready and let's go to the beach. I forgot to mention, there is not really a beach in Bogota. So we are going to the Caribbean coast instead. It took a while to get to the coast, but I'm absolutely sure that it's gonna be worth it because this is the Caribbean. We are in a town called Palomino and we found this really cozy guest house here. It's really nice, the owners are super friendly. I will put a link in the description of this video if you ever come this way. It's definitely recommended. But of course we didn't come here to stay inside of the guest house. This is the Caribbean Sea, so we have to get to the coast. The fact that our road is a dirt road feels a little bit like we're in some back corner of the town, but that's not really true. We're actually quite in the center. We are 1 block away from the main road, and then across the main road starts the path towards the beach. So we are the road where I'm now is basically Route 6. It's like the most important road of the whole town, and it's a dirt road. To give you a little bit of background about Palomino, for quite a while this place was known to be a hippie backpacker hangout. But I read that recently it's becoming very hipster, a little bit posh, but from what I see now, there's not so much posh yet on this town. But we're still quite a walk from the coast, so maybe it will be at the coast, the bigger resorts. I don't know, but yeah, we're gonna find out soon. But first, what's the first thing we're gonna do?
Beer.
Have a beer.
That's our intern.
She's a bad influence. We've just discovered a minor annoyance, and that is that the nearest tight ATM is actually in another town. This is something we could have figured out if we had researched the place, but we did not, so I guess if we want to stay here, we will have to do an ATM tour. You want to come? You need money too?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. One more. Okay, we got money.
Way.
We got spent again.
Yes.
So we have money, yay! Maybe now it's time to give Caroline a proper introduction. We met in 2019 on an island called Utila, which is part of Honduras. Nick and I were there. Nick was mostly there to enjoy the island, and I was there to enjoy the underwater world because I wanted to get my dive master certificate. And Caroline was one of the instructors, and she also became one of my mentors, which is super funny that now I'm gonna be Caroline's mentor in this part because Caroline is studying now. She went back to Sweden and she's studying. And what are you studying again?
Well, let me tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you guys. So I am studying e-commerce logistics. And so I used to be a dive instructor, and that's how I met Lynn, as she explained. But then COVID hit, I went back to Sweden, and that's when I started to study. And for you who don't know what that means, it basically means that you study the entire flow within e-commerce. So from production to how you get the products, and then how you deliver the products to everyone else. That is what I studied.
That is what you study. And she was looking for an internship. And
Oh yeah, that part as well. That's why I'm here.
that is the reason why you are here. And
Yeah.
you're enjoying yourself?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, good.
So far, so good.
What Caroline will do exactly, I will tell you at the beach because we're almost there.
starting to get what people mean when that this place is becoming a little bit posh. The closer we get to the beach, the more Tulum style hotels we're starting to see. And I just hope that the whole place doesn't turn up at next Tulum. The Caribbean coast!
It's busy!
This is gonna be the spot?
Yes? What do you think? Is it idyllic enough?
Heavy sea?
Yes, very heavy sea. Oh, but it's so nice.
Everywhere in the Caribbean, the sea is like flat as a mirror, except for this place.
Except here.
Amazing.
So there's gonna be some background noise. Really sorry about that, and it doesn't make much sense to explain what Caroline Hall is gonna do with all the technical stuff. So we'll keep it simple. She's gonna help us with the shop, but what's more important is that not just anybody can join us. Like, we want people to know who we are, to know what we do, to know how we live. And
They have to fit in.
They have to fit in.
Yes.
And that is why Caroline is actually here, to live like we live. Are you ready for that?
I am.
Okay, that being said, who's up for a walk along the beach?
Yes, me.
I am going to stay here and watch our stuff.
I already like her.
Okay, so they think that I am only here to help with the shop, but I have big plans, okay? I am going to be taking over this channel. And in the next video, I am going to take you to one of the most beautiful nude beaches in the entire world, okay? So make sure you subscribe and like this video, and I will see you in my next video, okay? Bye!
Huh? Are you working already?
Yes, it's 9 o'clock on a Monday.
That is really good. Keep working.
I think we have it.